Pacers leading by 3. Feeds it to McCollum. He dishes it to Hibbert. The jump hook. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Hibbert's got 6. And a great
Tune in this Friday night, January 10th. The Indiana Pacers take on Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors. East versus West. Make sure to catch it.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, we might as well call it the State Farm play of the game. This was just a marvelous piece of coordination between two teammates, completely in sync on the alley-oop.
Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. We've got Harden, and it's Moss in at the power forward position. Indiana leading. Here's Buckets. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Buckets got 9 points now in just the second half. Houston's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Three-pointer. Good on the shot.
Wow, what a big three-pointer. And if he's got his shooting stroke going, he could be the closer for them in this game.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
No slowing him down, just some incredible numbers for Buckets. He's got 36 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
Well, 12 points from long range, so the defense has to figure out a way to defend him a little differently, try to get into his airspace.
Bridges, he's checked in for Houston. Harden kicks to Howard. That one goes. Count.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
A baseline J. Buckets with the rebound. Howard's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Back to Harden. Howard down with both hands.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
And then Biombo with the dunk.
You know, he can be a little awkward with the ball sometimes when it's in his hands, but not that time.
Why do you think it is we don't see more of those out of him, Steve?
I don't know. I mean, he's certainly got the size. He just lacks the confidence, I think, sometimes near the basket.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead him with a pass like that one.
Harden outside, and there's the pass to Bridges. Screened by Howard. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
One of the oldest plays in basketball made that dunk possible.
That's right. A terrific screen right there, Steve. Allowed him to lose his man and rock it to the rim.
Well, don't you love to see players working together in that fundamental play? Fun to watch.
No good from Buckets.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Here's Harden. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the play.
Oh, ridiculous move. Tore it down that time.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes, Clark.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game.
Scott can't get it to go. Houston's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Kicks it to Harden. Here's Bridges. Back to Harden. 6 to shoot. To take the lead. Again, the miss by Harden. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Buckets, defended by Bridges, and it's Buckets with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's an aggressive play, trying to get that rebound. Maybe a little too aggressive.
And it was totally unnecessary, Steve. He was in no position to get to that ball. He should have just conceded.
The Pacers making a switch here. Stevenson's checked in. Capela checked in for Houston. Here's Harden. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Take a look at what Harden's been doing. 12 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
Yeah, he's played really well, moving the ball around, and you'd like to see the rest of the team kind of get into that same passing groove that he's in.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often, that's the case for this team.
Double by Howard. Passes it to George from outside the arc. And yes, sir, that one drops. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Wow, fans just getting their money's worth tonight. Really entertaining ball game.
It has been. The margin separating these teams has been paper thin.
There's the screen. Silvestre. Some solid defense there from Buckets.
After fighting back into it, they had a chance to tie this thing up.
Steve, I love it. They are not going away. They've brought it close right now.
Looks like he's just trying to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but I don't know about that shot attempt.
It's Harden with the drive. Houston moving it around. Teardrop shot. Here's Capela. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers. He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. There's the bucket. Good. 11 points for Howard.
What a beautiful play inside, using that height advantage to just lay the ball up and in when they really needed a basket.
Buckets, soft touch off the glass.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Harden with it. Howard setting the pick for Harden. This one for three. Rebound by Buckets. Buckets got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Rockets trail by 7. Silvestre. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Boy, their struggles at the line this half really starting to haunt them. You just cannot afford to miss free throws. It's like skipping breakfast. At some point in time, it's going to come back to hurt you.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He was very composed on that trip to the stripe. And it's close to being a one-possession game now.
There's a minute 47 left in the 4th quarter. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And so here is Houston. It's Harden with the drive. Pass to Moss. Silvestre. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And that's the right call, no question about it. It's one thing to play tough D and commit a hard foul, but it's another to risk hurting your opponent with contact like that.
Yeah, very easy to get knocked off balance and take a nasty tumble when you get slammed into like that. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
And no good as the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
By missing one of those, that leaves them needing a 3 to tie it up. Not the ideal situation.
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in the game. I certainly can't.